This game is the game to get out of your own way by changing and training the way you think. What is up, everybody? This is ACJordaniii. Today I'm going to pretty much give you what I've learned from this video on YouTube. It is called Think Fast, Talk Smart Communication Techniques, and this is something that I felt I needed to improve on. So I'm going to give you some of the tidbits that I learned from this video. So first, we're going to start with Matt Abrams' favorite tongue twister. And you guys don't ever let me finish my videos. No, come here. It's not loud. See, this is why I can't get nothing done.
No, it's not. That's not why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love you.
Me too.
Came out here to join you.
Yeah.
So the first phrase is I slit a sheet. A sheet I slit. And on that slitted sheet I sit. Is it very good? No shits. Very good. Now in that moment, you weren't worried or focused on making a mistake or getting it right. You were focused on what was the phrase going to be, what was the naughty word, or trying to prevent yourself from saying a naughty word. That's you being in the moment, and that's one of the steps of managing your anxiety. It's very possible to manage our anxiety. We can do it initially by greeting the anxiety when we begin to feel those signs. We can do it when we reframe the situation as a conversation, and we do it when we become present oriented. Those are three tools that exist when trying to manage anxiety. Alright, so now he continues on to understanding how to be more comfortable speaking in spontaneous situations. So let's get into that. Sorry, notification came up, so I had to check that. There are 4 steps to becoming effective at speaking. The first step in this process is to get ourselves out our own way. So now I'm going to do an activity with the actual YouTube proctor, and I want you guys to follow along with me because it's fun and it's definitely a technique that will help. Alright, so the activity is called Shout the Wrong Name. Look all around you in your environment, and you're going to look at different things, and you're going to point to it and call it a completely different name. So in the background you see a water bottle. I'm going to call that a refrigerator. I may point to the pillow and say that is an airplane, and then point to the table and that's blue, and the table's not blue. Please raise your hand if you already thought of 5 things that you already was going to call out. I did the same thing, and I ended up stockpiling what I wanted to predetermine or pre-say, and that's how you master the game. But that's the brain trying to protect you and trying to get you right. But for the sake of the drill, I'm going to try not to stockpile words and actually play the game of just, when you see an object, point to it, give it a different name. And why the game is set up like this. So don't stockpile your words because you can't be wrong. Don't stockpile, just point, make up a word, and you're not going to get it wrong because let's say you were pointing at the chair, but you could really be pointing past the chair and be pointing at the tree. And if you called the tree the chair instead of the chair, you're right. So, alright, so we're gonna play the game twice. I'm gonna say go when he says go, and we're gonna point at different things and loudly and proudly just call them different names. So I'm gonna do this with you guys. Ready? Go. Uh, Tree. I'm pointing at a pillow. Cup. I'm pointing at a table. Green. I'm pointing at the ground. Tennis racket. I'm pointing at the sky. Uh, Orange. I'm pointing at a red wall. Boat. I'm pointing at my laptop. And that's time. Alright, so tell me how you did, or reflect on how you did. How hard was that? I know the first time that I did it was the most difficult thing because I was trying to force myself to actually not say what I was pointing at as it was, like that was hard. So, did you notice anything about the words or any patterns? Did you go through fruits and vegetables? Did you go through animals? Did you go through colors? Did you go through the alphabet? That's your brain not trying to stockpile, but trying to do a pattern. So now we're going to do the game again, but we're not going to stockpile and we're not going to follow patterns. Thank your brain, but now you're going to disregard any stockpiles and any patterns, and we're going to try this game again. Alright? For 15 seconds, not stockpiling and no patterns. Ready? Go. Basketball, red, Kodak, skateboard, girlfriend, cup, outside, dog, time. Alright, so now I want you guys to reflect, and did you actually get it done? Was it hard? Were your words different from the first time you played the game to the second time? Was that second time harder without stockpiling and without doing patterns? Drop it down in the comments below. So this game is the game to get out of your own way by changing and training the way you think. So we should rather respond instead of react.